Hello everyone, thank you for watching another episode at Investing with All I See is W. Today I wanted to make this video to share with you insights on why I feel Inovio Pharmaceuticals and iBio are ready to take off. We've learned today that Inovio Pharmaceuticals had gone up in the double-digit range percentage, but at the end of the day it completed about 8% gains, and iBio started to make its run towards the end of the day close to a 4% gain. I'm really excited to see these two tickers continue to trend upward, and we've seen Inovio as well as iBio get a black eye the last 2 months when it was at its peak. But now I feel like the fact that we see so much change in the news, for example, we hear about the Israel breakout with the second containment going on, and the infection rate in Europe is skyrocketing, as well as in India, as well as in Brazil. We also noticed that, like in South Korea, the whole entire country has enforced online education only right now because of the COVID-19 spread. So that just tells you that there's just so much change going on, and we still don't have an actual cure, which means we have to have something that would make us immune to the COVID-19, which would be a vaccine, and we haven't had any approval yet. But I feel like with the INO 4800 we will be hearing great news coming out soon, especially with the peer review data. It may come out in September or early October, week 1, but I know that within this month we should be hearing clearance of phase 1 for INO 4800 and entry into the phase 2 clinical trials. So I'm excited to hear that news, and we will likely just hear unexpected news for external funding. For example, we might hear funding from like CEPI or like the Operation Warp Speed. So that's all to come. And we also heard about the approval with China to start looking into the INO 4800. So as you can see, the Asian market is beginning to pick up with the interest with Inovio Pharmaceuticals, as well as in other areas as well, like in US and Europe as well. So for me, I feel like the fact that when you look at the technicals on the chart, if you pull up the 3-month range of Inovio Pharmaceuticals, you'll include the time when it was up in the mid-30s to where it's at now. And if you were to look at the 5-day moving average compared to the 20-day moving average, the intersection had just occurred within this week where Inovio had got its run up to like 100% on positive proceeds. So like I was recommending to everyone, to all my subscribers and those watching and supporting me, I've recommended, Inovio Pharmaceuticals right at the low point at like $8-9. You could have gained 100% positive proceeds. So for me, this is why it's great just being a long-term investor. Even when the price goes up or when it goes down, you feel like you don't worry so much, because as a long-term investor you just care about whether it's trending upward or down. What that means is you eliminate the noisy data. And for me, day trading is great. I've experienced day trading and I've done really well with that. However, I felt like the fact that I've had enough funds where I can just park it long term, why not just do the long-term approach, and then you can focus on other things? Because with day trading, it really takes away a lot of energy. But hey, if you do have the propensity, the time and effort and the skill to do so, you can make so much with day trading. But I just feel like with day trading I may do so well, but what if I have an emotionally down day where I could totally lose so much because of just emotion within a day, and I may be chasing and I might just have a bad day and lose. But there's pros and cons to investing, and I finally just decided that the long-term approach would work, and I found that Inovio Pharmaceuticals would be the best opportunity for me to practice the long-term approach, because I personally feel that the share price will likely go up to 80 to 100 in the long term, and that's when Inovio starts implementing and distributing its vaccine around the world. Right now it's still in the clinical trials phase where we're still evaluating the safety and efficacy, so there's still a lot of questions to go on, but it's great just to see how well the company is positioned, and the buy-in from like the Department of Defense, Bill and Gates, Melinda, and we also have partnerships where Inovio Pharmaceuticals is working with companies like Regeneron. So it's all great companies that Inovio Pharmaceuticals is working with. So I feel like this company in the long term will continue to grow, and I'd want to just say, you know, congratulations to those who made gains on Inovio Pharmaceuticals within this week, and let's continue to do so, because I have a firm belief that now the RSI will likely kick up, and it may pop up to like above 90 RSI, and that's from like unexpected news that we may hear in the month of September, October, but it's looking very exciting. There's so much brewing right now at Inovio Pharmaceuticals, and I'm just looking forward to just hearing and seeing great data coming out. So I hope this video was valuable, and let's just enjoy the weekend, and let's hope for positive proceeds in the long term with Inovio Pharmaceuticals. Thank you so much. And also, I wanted to inform you that with iBio, it's going to take off. I'm not going to spend so much time with iBio, but I do foresee it's going to break the double-digit range, and that's all I'm going to say, because of its government-backed support with DARPA supporting iBio along with its great CEO. It's going to take off. So thank you so much for watching another episode at Investing with All I See Is W. Thank you.